Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today I thought we would play with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, the original Pillow Talk palette. And this is what it looks like. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the whole Pillow Talk. Like, I got the mini lip liner and lipstick thingy, the sample, right? Like, there's barely anything there. So I don't get it. Now, I do get this, the Pillow Talk Multi Glow. I get this. This, absolutely beautiful. Love this. And I used the Beautifying Face Palette in Pillow Talk. I used this blush here. Love it. The bronzer came from the Glowgasm Face Palette, which is right here. Love this palette. So I love these things. But the lipstick, the lip liner, and the eyeshadow palette, I don't get it. First, I'm going to use this to line my waterline. And maybe it's just me. I don't know. I mean, like, it's not a bad palette. That's not what I'm saying. It's just not... Like, I own a lot of her 4-pan palettes. The first shade we're going to start with is this one right here, which I guess would be the number 2. Like, I own quite a few of these, and I like a lot, to be honest. Just because, you know, there's 4 shades, it's not that hard to come up with a look, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, if you ask me, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way I think of these shadows, which is great, you know? Especially, like, if you're in a rush and you're trying to hurry and you just want to slap something on, like, you can guarantee these shadows will work type of thing, right? But, like, people really hype and talk, like, so highly of this palette. And again, I'm not saying it's bad, but there's just so many others that I'm like, I don't get the hype for this one. You know what I mean? So it kind of confuses me because I'm like, out of all of our palettes, this one, I don't want to say it's basic. Like, it's not the most basic by no means palette, but kind of in her line it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's the first time I'm playing with it and everybody talks about it so highly that maybe I was expecting more. I don't know. I'm going to take that same shade and run it under the lower lash line. Like, I just really thought this palette was going to be really dreamy and stuff, you know? When so far, like, I like the Exaggerize a lot better than this one. I don't know. But I noticed that a lot of her palettes, like I said, were selling out. The last time I did a video, I bought the Uptown Girl one because I was scared that, you know, like, she was maybe getting rid of them. Although I don't know why she'd get rid of Pillow Talk considering it's such a big thing in her line. I mean, like, that's a pretty color. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alright, let's go into this shade right here, which would be the number 3 shade, I guess. And we're just going to darken this up. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't get the hype behind it, I guess. I mean, I will say that it's a very easy palette for sure. Like, it is an easy palette to work with. And to figure out, like, where to place stuff. Like, all that's very easy to figure out. And it's easily to blend and build and all, you know, all the good stuff. Like, it's there, yes. But I don't know. And for me, like, this shade is definitely darker than what I thought it was going to be. It builds darker than what I thought, which is good. But it's not as dark as I would like it to be either. I think it could be a little bit darker. But then I started thinking, well, maybe on my skin tone, I'm going to take that same shade. It does look lighter, but on other people's skin tones, it looks really good. I'm going to run that darker shade right on the lash line at the bottom. And like the formula in this, these mattes are really like powdery, which I don't have a problem with. It's just something I have noticed. And like I said, don't get me wrong, the overall look to this is really pretty. It's just not what I guess I thought it would be. Alright, now we're going to go into the number 1 shade. And I'm going to put it in the inner corner. And then up onto the lid. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is just me. Because the more I'm looking at it and the more I'm playing with it, the more I'm like, yes, this is a very, like, even just stopping there and doing it like this, it is a beautiful palette. Like, the look looks great and it was quick and easy, you know? But at the same time, I'm just like, I would recommend so many different palettes other than this one to people. I guess if you do like it, then great. And the lipstick, I can barely see that on my lips. I mean, I know it's there. You can see it. But again, not what I thought it would be. Alright, now we're going to go into the number 4 shade, the pop shade. And we'll pick it up. I'm not going to spray it. I'm just going to lay it right here. On, like, the center of the lid. And it is pretty. It's shiny. You know, I'm not saying it's not a beautiful shade. I'm just saying that she definitely has other shades in her 4-pan palettes that I like a lot better. But this is an older palette too, so that could be why. Now I did do something a little bit different. I actually did line the top of my lash line with the black liner of hers. I don't know why I did this, but I barely just like stamped a little bit on. I guess just to see, like, I kind of wish I had the brown or a brown liner. I was trying to stick with her brand to do this look. And I just did this around the lash line so that when I put the mascara on, it kind of like blended in together in a sense. I will say this does blend or smudge nicely onto the lid. And then I just took a little, where did I put it, smudger pencil type thing and smudged around the lash line that shade. Like, I barely put any because me and liner just don't get along. Like I don't care to stamp like an eyeshadow, but liner I get intimidated by. And especially like a black, like that's really scary. I'm trying not to talk because I don't want to mess up. And to me, I mess up on mascara. So, I can only imagine what kind of mess up I could do with a liner. Although, I will say it's nice to smudge out too. Like, all in all. I just really liked it, that liner, which is good. I found something I liked in this video. Now I'm going to go with the YSL mascara and Lash Clash, right? Yeah. I pulled out one of my big ones because I felt like this deserved this mascara. Whoa. And I do have the Black Pillow Talk mascara, but it transfers on me and I have to go out, so I need a mascara that I know doesn't transfer. And then of course for the bottom lashes I'll use the Lancome. But I do love this Lash Clash. Oh, there's a little bit on my skin over here. Of course I did. I don't know, there's just something about this mascara that I like. Like, I love the Gucci one, because it's like a smaller wand and it really separates, but this one sort of is a bigger wand and it kind of gives me more volume, I guess, than it does separation. But it's so pretty that I don't care. So it's like I like them for different reasons, and I felt like this one deserved this mascara and not my Gucci. Okay. Alright, how's it look? Hopefully it looks okay. Let's do the bottom lashes now with the Lancome. And then I'll take a step back and really look and see what we got going on here. Okay. Stepping back, taking a look. Everything's gonna fall. Figured it would. All right. It's soft, yet pretty. It was easy, yet there is a little bit of oomph to the lid. You know what I mean? But to be my favorite, no. No, it's not. And I'm not going to lie about that. It's not my favorite palette by her at all. I like it. I am glad I have it just because of all the fuss about it. And I will use it because it is so simple to use. But not my favorite. Maybe my favorite for every day. But when I think of pillow talk, I kind of think about like date night. And that's not what this is given. This is given like going to work maybe. I mean, it is making my green eyes look nice though. I'm going to talk myself into this palette even though I know it isn't worth it. So we're going to stop. Because here's the thing. I am glad I purchased it just in case they decide to discontinue it. Because I do want it. And I do think it's an easy palette. I will get use out of it. But it's not my favorite palette by her. By no means. She has so many other fantastic palettes other than this one. If you are looking for an easy palette, this might be for you. But if you're looking for a oomph palette, this isn't it. Lipstick, not it. The other thing I'm wearing today too is her Light Wonder. I do like this though. This is one of my favorites. So I pretty much have a full face. I used her Airbrush Flawless Finishing powder. I used, I had a sample of her Radiant Concealer, and I have it in Fair. I know I need to go. I like this concealer. It is too light for me. I will say that. It is too light. But I do like the way it lays under my eyes. I will say that too. I do want to get a darker shade to see if I like it. Like it. Right now, I still prefer the Dior though. But all in all, I like this look. I'm going to the grocery store, you know. It works. So that's all I have for you today. I hope this video was entertaining. If you were thinking about it, that a lot of them are selling out, like on Sephora or their own website. Why, I don't know. I can't imagine discontinuing these, but then again, you know, that happens. But I'm glad I did get it. It goes with the collection. It's been out for years now, and I just now got it. So, but give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. I hope this video helped in some way, shape, or form, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.